Hello YouTube, Hoppy2345 back once again, and today in this video I'll be showing you my favorite plays for the prize pick props for Friday, November 11th. And in this video I'm only looking at the props that are up early, so there might be more props added, and we might talk about some of those that might be added in this video that I like as well. Like if OG Anunoby, for example, gets a fantasy point prop, we definitely will be taking that over here on this channel. But as of right now, there are no fantasy point props up yet, and I love OG Anunoby for that and that alone, because steals give you so many points for that. But this is going to be an exciting video. Today in this video, guys, for the first time ever, I'm going to be sharing with y'all 10 props, and then I'm going to be showing you at the end myself organizing the props into 6 2-man bets and 2 5-man parlays using different bets in each one. Keep in mind though that you do not need to copy my exact bets. Just watch the video and take into mind each pick I make. Think about it yourself, and if you like it as well, add it into another bet that you're making already, or just keep it in that back burner to think about when you're placing your bets, and you can look at other bets as well. This is all for fun. I'm not a professional gambler, and without any further ado, let's get into the video here, y'all. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is my first pick. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a he's top 5 scorer in the NBA this year. Last game he scored 39, went into double overtime, but don't fear, he did get 32 points in regulation. He had a bad first half, only 11 points, bad by his standard. But as you can see, he's hit this prop 4 out of the last 5 games. I'm going to vote this prop every time it comes up, as long as the Thunder are in a close game, and he's not just having the worst night of his career. It's going to be a clear prompt. We're going to be taking the over on that. This is not the exact order I'm making the bets. At first, I'm just going to show you the first 10. So this is the part of the video that is important. Next things up, we're going to go one of our Michael Porter Jr. props. We have 2 in this video today. The first one is 15.5 points against the Boston Celtics. MPJ has hit this prop 3 out of the last 5 games, but he almost got it one of those games, and I really am loving Michael Porter Jr. as a scorer. I mean, he's a shoot-first player, ask questions later, so he's going to get his points as long as his shots are knocking and it's not a blowout and he can get his minutes in. Really love Michael Porter Jr. this year. I like the other bet I have for him a little bit better, even. It's first half points, rebounds, and assists, but this is a kind of a bet just in case that one doesn't hit. This is to back up in case he has a better second half than first half, and he can still get one of them and not the other. That's a very smart thing to do, in my opinion. Next thing up, we're going to go with Fred VanVleet points over. I'm trying to talk fast in this video to get through it quick for y'all, because I know y'all like these shorter videos, so you can hear all these picks quick as possible. So next up, we got Fred VanVleet over 24.5 points. Pascal Siakam's out. He scored 30, 27, and 32 since Pascal came out. His minutes are up. His shot attempts are way, way, way up. We love Fleet for the over on this today for sure. Keep in mind, at the end of the video, you will see me build my own parlays, which is something that no other YouTuber does, unless you pay them for their picks, and I'm never going to do that no matter how big I get. And if I go back on that, someone press record right now. Anyways, next up, one of my favorite plays as well, Josh Giddey under 7.5 rebounds. Really like this play for the under, because as you can see, he's got 1 rebound, 6, 6, and 15. I mean, he's a guard. He can rebound really well, but if the ball's not bouncing his way, other players on this team can rebound really well. I mean, you can look at it and say he got double this last game, but you can also look at it and say he hasn't hit this 4 of the last 5 games, and because that big game, they boosted this up 1.5 points. I actually took the 6.5 on this against Detroit or Milwaukee. It was one. He's playing Toronto. They have a lot of good big guards. Scotty Barnes plays guard for them sometimes. I don't think it's going to be an easy rebound game for Josh Giddey. We're taking the under on Giddey. Next up, we have Cat over on assists. Cat, if you look right here, he's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games. The Timberwolves are a pretty potent offense this year. The double big man Sant has him dumping some passes off to Gobert in the paint as well, and the shooters have been shooting good. Anthony Edwards has played bad, but that just means Anthony Towns has the ball in his hand more. I really like the over and Anthony Towns' assist. Next up, we're going to go with Bane, points, rebounds, and assists. If you look at Bane's points, rebounds, and assists, I've taken this in a lot of games, or taken, sorry about the grammar usage there. But if you go to Bane, let's just type in Bane here real quick. It might be faster. Next thing up, you got Bane, points, rebounds, and assists. Bane is a great points, rebounds, and assists guy. He's hit this in 3 out of the last 5 games. If you go back a little bit more, it might be even higher. But the thing I like about Bane's point, rebounds, and assist prop is he's a good rebounder. He averages 5.5 and 5.5, almost 6 maybe by now. I haven't checked the stats since the SAS game or the Boston game. But that means that his average is 5 and 5. So that's a 10 bonus. If he can get you 20 points, which if you're betting points, it's going to be 22. He's going to, on average, get you 5 rebounds and 5 assists. But that means is in a good game, he's going to have more. So even if he has an off-night assist, there's a chance he could have an overnight and rebound. That's why I really like this prop for Desmond Bane. As long as it's under like 33.5, I would probably even take this at 32.5 if they raise it. But without any further ado, I got to stop saying that. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, without any more chit-chat, let's get into Donovan Mitchell's bet here. Donovan Mitchell is points. I'm going to take the over on Donovan Mitchell points. It's at 27.5. He's been an absolute bucket. Garland's looked off the last few games. That just has Mitchell doing even more. If you wanted to take Mitchell's points, rebounds, and assists, I wouldn't blame you either. But he's a guy that can go out there and get 8 assists, or he can go out there and get 1, and he's not much of a rebounder, so I like the points better on that. But that's just personal. I also really like the points, rebounds, and assists. I actually took that last game, and it helped me a lot because he had a great all-around game, but he also still hits points in that game. He's a score-first player, so points is normally going to be what you want to take. Steph Curry points is what I'm taking next. Steph Curry's my favorite player personally. He's averaging 34.4 in the last 5. They should be searching for a win today. Klay Thompson's shot's been off, so Curry will be the one they're going to for these final game shots, and I think it will be a close game because Cleveland's one of the best teams in basketball. The Warriors just won a championship, and they're having an off season. They're going to want to get a win against one of the best teams in basketball. I promise you, they're going to want to show the world that at their best, they're still not to be messed with. So that's where I'm taking the over on 28.5 points by Steph Curry. There's a good chance that might not hit just because, he could have an off night, but I think there's an even better chance it does hit, and that's why it's on the list here. Next up, we're going to go with one of my picks that I don't think you'll hear much people else talk about, but Gary Trent Jr. is a pick I'm going to take the under on points. If you look here, he's hit this actually once in the last 5 games. He almost hit it one time as well, but he's averaging 15.6. But the reason I'm taking this, the real reason I'm taking this, is if you go to Raptors, let me just type in Raptors. Here's why I'm liking this Gary Trent prop. So if you go to Raptors, you can look at players that are on their team as well. OG is only projected 1 more point than Gary Trent, and OG has been averaging, I'm not taking the OG over in points, but because I'm waiting for that fantasy one. If that fantasy OG drops, you will see me add about 3 bets with it. I love OG's fantasy points bet. If you see it pop up tomorrow, that's going to be my one bonus pick for something that's not up yet. If you see it pop up, take it if it's under like 36. Anyways, let's go get into the reason why that I picked my man Gary Trent for the under here. And Scotty Barnes is actually set 3 points below Gary Trent. If you look at his averages, yes, he averages exactly 3 less points in the last 5 games, and he's still hit under 4. I like Scotty Barnes under as well, you guys. But I like Gary Trent better just because it's 3-point harder, and it is harder to get 19 than 16, so that's going to be our next pick. Gary Trent's under. Keep in mind, at the end, you will get to see me go through, so if you forgot what I said at the end, you will be able to see me lay these bets down and take one good last look at them. But either way, let's get into the next pick. Anthony Edwards, I've took the over on this same prop a couple of times, but I don't really like it anymore because Ant, in my opinion, he's a great player, but I think he's injured right now. Memphis is a great team. You could actually see a blowout tomorrow. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's a close game for my Cats assist, but I'm actually going to take the under on Ant. He's hit this only twice in the last 3 games. It might be time for a bounce back from him. That's what I've been betting for lately, but I'm a betting man. What can I say? I'm going to take the under this game on that. I might like the under in assists even more just because it's 4 of the last. So if you don't like the Ant under in points, but you do like the assist, I could see where you're coming from with that. But Ant's just shot awful this year. I'm actually debating right now whether or not to change this to assist. I might do that whenever I place my bet. But I think I'm going to stick with points for now because I actually do really like that prop. Because he's hurt right now, in my opinion, if you're asking me. And they might try to rest him a little bit if it's a blowout or if it's even, a blowout in their favor or they're just winning or he's just having an off night. Next up, we're going to go with Domantas Sabonis points. We're going with the over here. I just really don't like the Lakers big men. And because Anthony Davis doesn't even want to play big man, for one. But Domantas Sabonis has also hit this in 4 of his last 5 games. I think 17.5 is a little low for him. I also do like his points, rebounds, and assist prompt, but I think I like the points one better. But next up, we're going to go to one of my favorite plays, the one we've already talked about, saving one of the best for last if they have not raised it. Last time this did get raised, or it rose, as you could say. It's still at 12.5, and now that we're on the last pick, I want to thank y'all for watching this far in the video. If you are not interested in seeing exactly how I pair these up and you're just interested in seeing the picks, which is actually a smarter thing to do because you should not copy me, go ahead and leave now. But I highly recommend, if you want to keep up with the community vibe of this channel, go ahead and stick around, check out my bets, comment your bets down below, and we'll talk about our bets, communicate within each one with and share our wins with each other, basically what I'm trying to say. Stuttering while I do it. And we're going to spark up a stove while we place this bet. And let's see. Pull out the handy dandy bet sheet. And the first bet we're placing, just to do the parlays first, is going to be go ahead and be MPJ points and rebounds. Then we got Cat over on assists is going to be the one. I have a bet sheet to tell me which one of these bets go together because I made a list of how I'm going to pair them before I start this video, so I would not have to do it mid-video like I have been doing to save time, so I can get more content in the same amount of time. So you're welcome, guys, on that one. And I want to thank y'all as well for watching these videos, but let me go ahead and not waste any more time. We got Cat assists. Then we got... Oh, I left that one blank. Dang it. That's not good. I could just see which one's left out on the other one. Actually, you know what, guys? Since I'm having trouble and this might take a little time, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. There will be a video tomorrow about early in the morning of me showing you exactly how I paired up these bets so you can place the same bet if you want to as me. I promise that video will come out. I just don't want to waste any more of your time here in this video, me trying to fumble around and select everything. So I want to thank y'all for watching one last time. Go ahead and comment down below if you like the video or if you want to just share an idea about NBA with me. I love the NBA. Y'all should know that by now, and I hope you do too, and I hope you're doing well with your bets. Thanks for watching today, guys.